going to move on to our keynote speaker this morning. He is one of the most influential figures in policing in England and Wales, former Merseyside Chief Constable, and since last year, the head of the policing watchdog, His Majesty's Inspectorate of Constabulary Fire and Rescue Services, also known as HMIC FRS. Please welcome Andy Cooke.
Good morning, everyone. Delighted to be here, and thank you very much for the invite to come and talk at what is an exceptionally important part of policing. But today I wanted to address three questions. The first, what is the value of diversion from prosecution? The second, how well is diversion being used now? And thirdly, what action can be taken to create a better future? And there are two distinct problems when acting in the public interest against those who have committed a crime. The first problem is prevention. We want to prevent crime from happening in the future by reducing the risk of offending posed by that individual. The second one is the problem of delivering justice. We want an outcome where both the offender and victim have received what they deserve. In the UK, excluding data from during the COVID pandemic, around 30% of prison inmates re-offend within 12 months of release, and 75% within 9 years. What does work to create a deterrent is the speedy and certainty of action following a criminal act. But we have a criminal justice system where people really are unlikely to be caught. And even if they are, there are severe delays before their day in court. Do out-of-court disposals create a deterrent effect? This again divides opinion, but they do effectively increase the certainty and speed of action. They are also substantially cheaper to administer per crime, something we should pay attention to in a system operating under financial pressure and with significant delays. Many people who start on a path towards crime are not necessarily bad or evil. It is the classic nature versus nurture argument. I very much believe that most people do not start off in life wishing to do wrong or cause harm, but they are misguided by their circumstances and by their environment. That may be poor parenting, adverse childhood experiences such as witnessing domestic abuse, poverty, neurodivergent conditions such as ADHD or mental health issues. It's therefore clear that diversion and out-of-court disposals are essential elements of an effective criminal justice system. If used in the right circumstances, they can reduce the risk of reoffending, provide a deterrent, and create a sense of justice. So, how well are they being used? The police have an opportunity to use them more. There's been a drop in usage, which forms part of a broader drop in positive outcomes across England and Wales over the last years. Police forces must focus on neighbourhood policing and effective problem solving. The government and broader system must focus on reducing poverty, dealing with child maltreatment, improving education and health, and creating equal opportunities for everyone. And when a crime does occur, the police need to get the basics right. If they don't figure out who has committed the crime, there is no avenue for action, diversion, out-of-court disposals, or charge. In our inspections over the last 18 months, we've found an inexperienced workforce who frequently miss opportunities to identify offenders by failing in the basics, such as checking CCTV. And decision-making must improve. Once the offender has been identified and sufficient evidence gathered, the decision-making of the police and youth justice services needs to improve. Change happens one person at a time. After you've enjoyed the conference today, and I'm sure you will, I urge you to go back to your organisation thinking about what action you can take tomorrow. Thank you.
Andy, thank you very much. A very thought-provoking, comprehensive speech.